OMG. Of all the symptoms associated with fibromyalgia, and there's numerous symptoms of fibromyalgia, but brain fog, without a doubt, has to be the most frustrating symptom of all with fibromyalgia. When you go from being a banker or a doctor or a nurse or even a bus driver, but someone that actually has a brain, to someone that literally cannot even get a sentence out because they can't get their words together, that is incredibly frustrating, oftentimes incredibly embarrassing if you're around others who don't understand what you're going through with this fibro fog. And there are certain things that you can do that will improve the situation. And so I want to share those with you today. First of all, you got to get deep restorative sleep. So if you've not gotten that right, if you're not getting deep restorative sleep, I encourage you to see the protocols in my book. If you need to get the sleep program, it's in this Your Fibromyalgia store, and I go into step-by-step details and protocols to help you with that. If you need help, reach out to my staff, call the clinic, or if you need to set up a consult with me, do so. But we got to get you sleeping through the night. Obviously, if you're not getting enough sleep, you're not going to think as clearly as you'd like to. The second thing I want to encourage you to do is there's supplements that you can take will help with your brain mental clarity. So taking a good multivitamin like the CFS Fibro formula with high doses, but the right doses and combinations of vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, and amino acids. These things are what give the brain cells the fuel they need, the nutrients they need to work correctly. With fibro, you get so run down that you deplete your stress coping chemicals and your nutrients, so then the brain chemicals and other things are not working like they need to. So I want to encourage you, please make sure you're taking an optimal daily multivitamin like the CFS Fibro formula. If you're not using some of the amino acids that I talk about in the book, like 5-hydroxytryptophan, which is super important because 5-HTP, that plus the vitamins and minerals in the amino acids in the CFS Fibro formula, that makes serotonin. And the higher your serotonin level, the higher your mental clarity. So I encourage you, if you've not taken 5-hydroxytryptophan, please do. You can buy that over the counter, or you can get it in the Your Fibro store. You'll see it there. But you need to be taking 5-HTP. It increases your natural sleep hormone melatonin, so it should help with your sleep. It also helps, as I said, make serotonin. And as your serotonin goes up, your pain threshold goes up, so your pain goes down. 5-HTP is super, super important. The other supplements that you can take are SAMe, S-adenosine methionine. You can buy that over the counter. But SAMe helps to increase norepinephrine, which gives you more mental clarity, drive, and ambition. Super important. SAMe is one of the supplements I use on most of my patients. And so I will encourage you to check out SAMe. You can get that in the yourfibrostore.com or buy it anywhere online or any health food store. And make sure that the SAMe that you take is enteric coated, so it's got a protective coating around it so that when you take it, it doesn't dissolve in your stomach. It dissolves in your small intestine and you get the most out of that. SAMe should be taken on an empty stomach. I recommend that you also, if you're really struggling with mental clarity, I recommend that you be taking fish oil. Fish oil allows cellular communication between one brain cell to the next. So fish oil is very, very important. Some other things that you can try that can help with mental clarity is ginkgo biloba, 120 milligrams a day, CoQ10, 100 milligrams a day. And the last thing I want to share with you is about your fibro fog is you want to look at your prescription medications. So look those up online. Just look them up and see what are the potential side effects. I guarantee that many of you are taking prescription drugs that are actually causing problems with your mental clarity. And you can read more about that in my book. If you got any questions, give us a call at the clinic. We want to help. That's what we're there for. So reach out to us. We'd love to be able to help you in any way that we can. Thanks for joining me. This is Dr. Rodger Murphree, yourfibrodoctor.com, author of Treating and Beating Fibromyalgia and Chronic Fatigue Syndrome. This is your weekly fibro video health tip.